Okay, let's take a look at number 6 in section 5.8. We're to calculate this definite integral. I'm going to remind you that we have this integral form from this section, right? The antiderivative of 1 over u squared plus 1 is arctangent of u. Okay, that's the antiderivative, arctangent of u. Now, notice this form. We've got x squared plus 36. If this were x squared plus 1, right, we would be in good form. That 36 needs to be a 1. So how do I fix that? We can't just subtract 35, say, in the denominator. You can't subtract the same amount from the numerator and denominator, for instance. That won't work. But what can we do? Well, we can factor out. We can factor out a 36 from this denominator. Now, some of you might be saying, how do you factor out a 36 from 1x squared? Well, it's quite easy, right? Here, I just want to look at that fraction down below. I'm going to factor out a 36. And what does that leave when I factor 36 from x squared over 36? Well, x squared divided by 36, or 1/36 x squared. Right? If I multiply, distribute back through by 36, I'll get right back to where I started from. Now, take a look at this. So the 1 over 36 I can pull out of the, as a multiple. X squared divided by 36. 36 is 6 squared. So x squared divided by 6 squared is just x over 6 squared. And now notice the form, right? To get this to match up, I need u to be x divided by 6. If u is x divided by 6, then u squared is x squared divided by 36. So I need u to be x divided by 6. X divided by 6 is the same as 1/6 x, right? So the derivative of u is 1/6, so du is 1/6 dx. And I have a dx here. Solving for dx means I just multiply both sides by 6. I get 6 du equals dx. Now, I do want to change my limits of integration as well. The lower limit, x equals 0. If I take 1/6 of 0, I get 0 for u. When x is 6, though, I take 1/6 of 6 and I get 1. So my limits of integration will change from 0 to 6 to 0 to 1 with this new change of variable. So plugging all that in, I'm just going to rewrite my integrand this way, replacing x over 6 with u. And the dx, now up top, right, the dx, be careful, is 6 times du. So the dx is 6 times du, and then this will be u squared plus 1 in the denominator. Remember, my limits of integration are now from 0 to 1, and this 1/36, don't forget we factored that out. That's here. Now this 6 can come out as well as a constant multiple. 6/36 is what? 1/6, and I'm left with basically 1 over u squared plus 1, which is the antiderivative's arctangent of u. So evaluating that at the upper limit of 1 and lower limit of 0 and subtracting. Now you do need to be able to find the exact value of arctangent of 1, and that's pi over 4, right? And that's because tangent of 1 is pi over 4. And the range of the arctangent function being between negative pi over 2 and pi over 2. Arctangent of 0 is 0. And so I get pi over 4 times 1/6 is pi divided by 24. And there's the exact value of your definite integral. Okay, I hope this is helpful.